All right, folks, it's finally happening. I've made promises, I've scheduled videos in my head, not with any kind of schedule, and finally, here on Tuesday night, though it'll be Wednesday morning by the time you watch this, we are finally going to watch Combine and Conquer, the latest episode of Robots in Disguise, a whole 4 days after it aired. Yay. So I have no one but myself to blame for not watching the episode until now, but now we're going to watch it, and you got 3 videos this week, so we all win, except for me, who had to do 3 videos. No, I'm just kidding. I love doing these videos. They're so much fun. So anyway, let's go ahead and watch. Oh, before I forget, big thank you to YouTube user, let me check the name, it's on the watermark, Dimitri Milo, for uploading the copy of the episode I'm using. Thank you very much. And to everybody else who worked tirelessly this week to bring the episode to the internet. You're all beautiful on the inside, and possibly the outside too. I'm not sure what any of you look like. Anyway, we begin.
What is wrong with us?
Nothing's wrong with me. I'm actually super comfortable. But thanks for asking.
And I'm in robot mode, for once.
We should have steamrolled those Autobots by now.
And by the way, where are our fucking Decepticon hunters? We still don't know that.
Or Starscream, or even Steeljaw.
I mean, it ain't like they're
Steeljaw is finally dangerous enough to get name dropped in this season after he appeared.
I'm gonna hit you in the buffoon if you keep talking like that.
I'm sensitive there.
Lay off, boss bot. The Stunticons have only gotten away with 1 artifact. We've stopped them every other time.
We thought that the season was going to be about artifact hunting, but thank God it's not.
I've done pretty well against them. I can show you my records if you don't.
Quiet! This good enough attitude is the problem.
Drop and give me 40,000, soldier!
We're here to catch them. End of story. Fix it. Step it up and figuring out how we can...
Who said you could stand next to me and do my drill sergeant pose? Who said?
Isler. Sir! Everyone else, line up. We've tried this before, but this time it's serious. Discipline is our new watchword.
Yes.
Going forward, you will listen to my orders and follow them.
All right, maggots, I'm gonna give you exactly 3 seconds before I...
You heard me.
Damn it, I haven't seen Full Metal Jacket, so I can't quote it accurately. He glared at you.
The Autobots out for a little roadside assistance. And when they get there,
They will get the tickling of a lifetime.
That and a little something extra we've been holding back.
You have a huge sword. I wonder what he's gonna use it for. So, you guys excited to see Ninjago next month? That'll be cool, probably. I'm sorry, I'm not on my best right now. I just kind of... Your hair looks pretty. Oh, we're back. Lens flare! Oh, it's gone. I want lens flare.
Formation. Maintain speed and keep equal distance.
We will never be able to catch the Stunticons if we are out of formation!
Isn't it great?
B, you sure this is good training for me? I mean, I'm not really doing anything.
You're our rear lookout, Grimlock. That's a big responsibility. One that needs...
We all have rear view mirrors, so you think we could do it since our optics have been established to be in the glass on our windows in at least one continuity, but nah.
What an interesting looking cactus.
Grimlock!
Focus.
But that cactus!
Lieutenant, I just picked up a CB call from a truck driver transporting flammable chemicals. Sounded like he was getting forced off the road by 5 vehicles. Descriptions matched the Stunticons.
Any response from human rescue teams?
No, sir. I'm afraid he may have crashed before his call was picked up, but I was able to...
So you picked it up, but not the police.
This is all the makings of a trap. But if the driver is in trouble, we can't ignore his call for help.
Well, the human authorities seem to be ignoring his call for help, so we wouldn't be any worse than them if we just sat here and did nothing.
The equipment into the command center's power source. All systems
It's like marker streaks on the tires.
Go.
I'm fine. It's just a technical glitch that comes and goes.
My plasmodic capacitor just overloaded, and there's simply no comparable.
No, my thing!
Impossible to replace.
Impossible to Cybertronians, maybe?
God!
On Earth, we call something like this a challenge.
I thought he was gonna say a fixer-upper, which is almost Fixit's name. By the way, when did Denny decide to be a character again? We haven't actually seen him in a while. Why don't I have an airbag? My brain is swelling up. There's more blood in my head than there are thoughts.
Don't assume. Wait for my orders.
I'm not accustomed to being spoken to in such a manner.
Let's abruptly change my command style in the middle of a crisis.
Now drift on the
Where is this coming from?
Use your tarp to tamp
Yeah, the Autobots haven't been doing their best, but that's no reason for Bumblebee to become a drill sergeant nasty.
Sideswipe. Jam your sword into the rock face and use it as a step. Brace your shoulders against the truck's grill and lift on my command.
Come on, B. Don't you think you're taking this a little too...
Yeah, it's not like lives are on the line.
Dictatorship.
That's your excellency to you. Drop and give me another 40,000. Huh. That was actually a pretty good plan. I ain't sharing this with no one.
Drift, pull, and sideswipe push.
Grimlock, perform CPR on the patient. I'm not satisfied. Also, I don't know what that is, but I somehow knew that you needed certification for it. Okay, so they got the truck, they got the driver. Where are the Stunticons?
It worked, didn't it?
May I...
You're supposed to congratulate them when they do well,
There are
Bumblebee.
shards of a missile near the truck.
Positive
They look
reinforcement.
identical to the projectiles fired by Heatseeker.
There are tire tracks leading away too.
So they fired at the truck of flammable chemicals, which didn't ignite, and then they drove away before they actually took any of them.
Let's rev up and roll out.
But people don't like this because it's not fun.
This has turned our glorious leader into a monster.
Praise the leader, long may he reign. You know, they saved the guy and pulled up the truck. Yeah, Bumblebee's being a little rude, but they got the job done, and we're not here to have fun. We're here to do rescues.
Chumps will have found
Because the
our
rescue
little
bots are
accident.
stuck on that island and they're setting up that academy.
They'll follow our trail.
Bring 'em on, Chief! You ask me, we won't need that little something extra to wipe out those Autobots.
What is it again?
One did ask you, Heatmark, and we're taking no chances.
I love how his trailer is just his shoulder, so he has like the world's biggest pauldrons. I will crush you between my shoulders.
I take it you're the puppet master that pulls these cons strings?
The name's Motormaster,
Good for you. You're all under arrest.
Why my shoulders hurt?
and you're getting way ahead of yourself.
You thought I'd use that joke in Armada before Robots in Disguise, but nope, I surprised you. Buy the toy, kids! Maybe we should move. Yeah, this isn't working. Why don't we have guns that work on the thing that we would use them on? They can't even knock down trees.
It's gonna take a lot more than that to keep us down, Motormaster.
I want Motormaster to recreate the touch scene from the
Like
movie.
this, maybe? Now.
It's time for a fusion dance! Ha! Ooh, I like the music. Skrillex do the music for this scene. Say hello to Menasor! Menasor is a combiner made from 5 guys smashed together. He uses a giant sword, has horns, and likes smashing things in his spare time. And when he doesn't have spare time.
Welcome to the end of the road, courtesy of Menasor! Gah!
Everyone,
Gah! Great, that's good. That's a great, terrifying roar, Menasor.
If I'm part of the 5 and 5 against 1, I feel pretty good. But not so much right now.
Harder, lug nuts!
sounds like Menasor's an entirely different personality from Motormaster.
It does? I was actually wondering that myself.
I bet you can relate. If he can combine without special gear, maybe we can too. Let's put our big bot
Okay.
up against him.
Let's do a human pyramid and see if we make a person. That'll work. So, when Dragstrip and Wildbreak or Slashmark and Heatseeker combine, they, like, the person on top is in charge. But when all 5 of them combine, they make a different person. Which is different from how Ultra Bee works, because when all 5 of them combine, it's just Ultra Bee. Get out of here, McDonald's ad. Go. No one's gonna see the Emoji Movie anymore. Go away.
Can't pull a sword out of the road?
Let's see if we can take advantage of his distraction. Follow me.
Or maybe we could, like, walk in a circle around him and
If we can
pelt him with rocks.
Maybe that could be enough to knock him out.
I heard that!
Now!
All right. You!
Steven.
Stay right there, Lawbox.
I wonder who that is voicing Menasor. Whoa!
Out my new weapon on you and finish you for good.
Okay, this is kind of an element lifted from G1. Menasor is unstable because the Stunticons don't like each other. So they kind of...
Seems like we were
As such, it usually channels into a higher level of aggression than is normal for a combiner, whereas here it seems like he glitches.
Questioning me.
So apparently losing that third Decepticon hunter made Bumblebee's personality change completely.
Oh no. Finish recovering on the way, team. We can't let Menasor get his giant hands on that satellite dish.
You just don't want to admit.
Let's rev up and
He's bunny hopping all the way to the satellite. I don't know what brought this on. I'm frankly confused. You can't just have a character's personality change in between episodes and use that as the conflict for your show. It's kind of weird that they're blaming not being able to beat Menasor on Bumblebee's command style when it successfully rescued the guy of dangling off the side of the road there. And what are these guys doing?
That does not look like a spasmodic, robotic, plasmodic capacitor, Denny Clay.
Trust me, it'll do the same thing. Or it'll explode.
Aren't you like that guy online who tried to make an electric guitar by stringing a guitar with electric wires and running a current through them? Guess what? He shocked himself.
It didn't explode!
Fix it to Lieutenant Bumblebee. The combiner equipment is working.
Great. Get it here. Fast.
But, sir, the equipment is powered at the command center, which can't be transported.
Then bring everything else to us. We'll figure something out to power it up. Bumblebee out.
Why do you believe Menasor is headed for that satellite dish? What is it?
It's an asteroid defense system. It looks similar to ones used on Cybertronian ships. The dish projects a constant beam into space to repel meteors. A computer adjusts the dish to aim properly when a meteor is detected.
No doubt.
Okay.
Menasor wants its technology
That's-
so he can repel any Autobot or human that stands against him.
Whoa, that sounds like overkill. This thing is for meteors and they're gonna use it on them? Can't you just flip them? Like a table? Yeah, ask Prowl. He's great at flipping tables. How come I have a holster for this as Motormaster, but not as me?
Security.
Sometimes I like to use my horns to open beer cans. Holy crap, robots exist! Is that not a problem anymore? Or are those automated tanks because it just blew up?
No driver. Oh, I wanted to squish some squishies.
Oh, but I wanted murder! Murder is what I wanted. I love that they're fully automated, and yet they still have an empty seat, just in case someone wants to, like, ride in it, I guess?
Menasor's already inside.
I know why they have automated stuff, so there's no casualties in the show, even though Prime didn't shy away from that. And so that,
I'm here. Have you found a power source we can use for the combiner equipment?
so that the Autobots can maintain their cover. But, like, did the humans not use security cameras ever? They're just letting all this stuff run completely unattended?
Connected to the dish.
You know, something dangerous might happen if you do that. Like a bunch of alien robots could run around and mess with your shit.
Stop! The best plan, if you'd listen like you're supposed to listen to a commanding officer, is to use the tanks.
Aren't we a little big to ride inside those?
I didn't say ride in them.
You know, it occurs to me that the 5 Stunticons separately could probably deal with this a lot faster. Now there's just one big target to shoot
Done
at.
it your way, where everyone just freelances, we'd still be hours off.
Great, but now any more tank shells that miss the big bot might hit us.
Menasor's still on.
Also, we're not hidden at all.
Let's break for it.
I've never been spoken to this way, and I have to say, I'm really hurt. Whoa, 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 do not spill that. It'll cause a black hole.
Hey, Grimlock, you want to ride? No thanks. I prefer being left behind with all the exploded things.
Don't get sassy until after you're sure you're not going to die.
This won't take long.
But does that time ever truly come? Sonicking and entering. Angry Bee on a mission.
With all due respect, sir,
Why aren't you helping fix it? It was an order, Strongarm.
with all due respect, sir.
Shove it up your
Frustration
tailpipe.
over the Stunticons affect your leadership.
I'm letting my...
Yes, we should have caught them by now, but it's because they've caught some breaks and they're actually tough, not because we've been undisciplined.
We could be doing a
Well,
lot...
Sideswipe has been,
We
but
could
that's something
always
else.
be doing a lot better. But like you said, we've beaten some rough customers because you've led us well without micromanaging us.
I'm stepping down as captain under the grounds that I am emotionally compromised.
Everyone put on your helmets.
Okay, this isn't gonna freak out, like make us all swap body parts, so there's gonna be two of us, or something else really stupid.
Fix it. Will this burn out the deflector? We can't leave Earth defenseless against meteors.
This system has multiple power draw channels. If one fails, another takes over. Initiating fusion.
Probably.
Get ready for your
Still
dream
seems like
come
too
true,
big of a
Exalted
risk.
Commander, the chance to have total control over all of us.
Perfect! Let's do it. Whoa. Wait, so it's supposed to affect the whole planet, but all it did was hit that dish. Oh, here it is. We're gonna see Ultra Bee in combat.
Sideswipe. Full extension at maximum speed. If you don't mind.
I forgot how good it feels to be me.
Surrender in peace, Menasor. Or in pieces. Your call.
Bitch! Fight! 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 Fight!
Kick him, Grimlock! Quick! Kick him!
Where?
Anywhere!
Did I get him? I can't see. Don't know when you learned how to combine, but you ain't taking me out.
You haven't even bought me a drink!
Sweet soulless prime.
Time to kill fix it. Ooh. I like that expression.
Up! We have to get up, Grimlock!
I remember.
It's not gonna work, their Team Dynamic is thrown off.
Other than push.
Haven't you ever seen one of these shows? The fusion is only as stable as the relationship of its components.
Surrender in pieces. Did you really say that to me? You can barely move.
I am yelling!
Strongarm! Sideswipe! Cross in front of our face for protection!
How do we...
Keep our legs under our...
I just wanted you to do the Wonder Woman thing. Is that so hard?
Perhaps now is not the best time to implement new maneuvers.
This is too much fun. I finally get a chance to pick on someone my own size.
Plus, I get to murder somebody, which I haven't had the chance to do today.
There are 3 moves we know how to execute in this form. Standing up, the straight punch, and...
I remember.
Throwing the sword.
Right, Otto.
Now.
Throw it!
I'm glad we know how to execute that move. That's a good move.
So they're just gonna bungle around like a puppeteer being controlled by, like a puppet being controlled by 2 different puppeteers who don't get along.
Okay, Grim. Walk us 3 steps to the left.
Gently. It's not like one of those games where you gotta maneuver like the unicorn one leg at a time.
To our right.
Oh, I get it. This is gonna be good.
I'm a hand. Do you need a me?
Now sideswipe. Down and hard right. 90 degrees.
Off you go. 4.
Were we successful?
We were. He'll be back, but hopefully we'll have a few new moves up our sleeves by then. Let's get this.
And he definitely won't split up and drive back to the spot ever again. Meteors!
Now what?
I don't know.
That's one powerful beam. Let's jump up and down on it.
Now we can only wait for the combiner effect to wear off. And there's no telling when that...
Huh. Just like that.
Oh, never mind.
I will never get used to that.
Nice job, everyone. Good teamwork.
Same to you, Lieutenant.
Now that you've gotten over your angry
It's amazing
streak,
what you can do
did you
when
forget
you're
to take your
not
medication
trying to
last night, Bumblebee?
Human authorities, I'll disconnect the equipment.
Probably wondering where, like, millions of dollars in tanks went. It was never connected! Uh-oh!
Coming!
So they could just do it without all that heavy gear, which means that we just wasted Denny's afternoon.
But if the power cable was unplugged, the equipment was not working.
Correct.
And we shouldn't have combined.
Correct.
But we did anyway.
But we did.
Because we are made of love.
I request isolation until further notice, so I may concentrate on locating the answer.
Granted.
Russell walks in. Hey, fix it. You want to play Angry Birds? Isolation! Get out! Get out!
Fix it, we'll figure it out. Let's just let him do what he does best, the way he needs to do it.
And we should refrain from hugging for now.
Attitude, Bumblebee.
I sure wish I could have seen that Megabot get slung away. I hate it when I can't see the outcome of my own awesomeness.
You don't want to see yourself as a hand.
I'll
It's
upload
weird.
my optical cache and we'll all watch it together. And that's in order.
And we'll get popcorn and then sit around it with it piled in front of us because we can't eat. Friendship is magical, guys. Okay, so that was the long anticipated Combine and Conquer. It was cool to see the combiners throw down, finally. And it is interesting that they did choose to portray Menasor as a separate person when they don't do that for any of the other combinations in this show, with the exception of maybe Chop Shop. And even then, it seems like Chop Shop's 5 components are all different people. It's just that only one of them has the mouthpiece on it. But regardless, Bumblebee's whole arc about he like is becoming like a real hard ass because they've been losing against the Decepticons so much doesn't make sense. It doesn't seem to follow from what happened last episode. Yes, he did express his impatience that they hadn't caught them yet and a sense of urgency, but it wasn't like his like, you know, like super commanding, super pushy personality displays now. It's almost like they, like, just so Bumblebee can learn a lesson, they flipped a switch so he had a completely different character. It was strange. And it was even stranger that he seemed to come back apropos of nothing, except for Strongarm saying, "Sir, cut it out." Like, I get that Strongarm getting fed up with how strict he is a, you know, a sign of how bad it's gotten, since Strongarm likes a tightly run ship. But, yeah, it's just a confused moral dilemma all around, especially since some of the members, especially Sideswipe, could be a little more disciplined. Wasn't there just an episode about the Minicons fucking up and Sideswipe working with them to hide it? Like, it's not like Bumblebee didn't have a point. Regardless, it was cool to see Menasor, it was cool to see Ultra Bee, and, hopefully things will get even bigger from now on. And they did finally mention Steeljaw for the first time this season. That was cool. So, the best part about having an RID episode late in the week is that we don't have to wait as long before the next one. So, I don't remember what next week's episode is called, but I will see you again for that one. This is Dragkeeper 96600, signing off.